Hello, hello. So yesterday I was sitting in traffic, not feeling angry about it, and this analogy came to my mind. I was seeing the traffic as emotions, and the road is like our body. And if you think about it, when there's no traffic on the road, you can get from where you're going, from where you are to where you're going, with very few interruptions, right? There might be a stoplight, maybe an animal comes out, but without other cars on the road, it makes it a lot easier to get from point A to point B. You might be happier because there's not traffic, And so then I was in the middle of this clump of traffic, and it was people are trying to get by you and do weird stuff. But anyway, the emotions that are stuck in our body, that's where I see the traffic jams, right? And so when these emotions are stuck in our body, or we're stuck in a traffic jam, there are so many things that are more likely to occur if you're in this situation. So it's probably easier to get angry, right? There's more road rage that could happen, violence, name calling, screaming, yelling, just people sitting in their cars being frustrated. All of those things. It also is possible that you don't get to where you need to be because you're stuck in traffic, right? So then that escalates things. It just, the environment is conducive to more frustration. So that's kind of similar to whenever we've stuffed a bunch of emotions, and it's they're all trying to go different ways, and do different things. They all have a message. They all are going from one place to another for some purpose, right? But the traffic jam has them blocked up, and then that I can't get to where I'm going. I can't get my message out, right? So then it's if we look at the traffic patterns and we listen to what's happening, right? Watch the behavior. So okay, every day this particular area gets traffic in it for so long, you can build more roads, you can build a bridge, you can make an alternative route. And then so you listen to it, and then it kind of de-escalates that situation. This isn't I'm still working with it, but man, when I was sitting in traffic yesterday, all I saw, all the cars were emotions, stuck emotions. But it's just listening to them, what is their purpose, and letting them, helping them go an alternative route to their purpose out of that jam, And then this morning I'm driving and it's really foggy. So that got me thinking about clarity. If it's really foggy out or really raining hard, you lose your clarity while driving. And what do we do when that happens? We slow down, or sometimes we stop completely. So when you've lost clarity, slowing down or just completely stopping and waiting for that to pass can help you get from point A to point B more safe, more peaceful, less frustrated and triggered. I know when I'm driving through rain, it's Florida rain, you can't see the lines on the road. It doesn't feel safe because it's really not. It's not safe to drive a car if you can't see where you're going. So that's why it doesn't feel safe. It's because my body's hey, So just some morning thoughts for you.